I have an announcement. Ahem.
Bro, you just posted cringe! You're going to lose subscribers!
Hello, okay, LTM Reviews. We get you caught up on the oldest movies. Let's talk about Beauty and the Beast, the remake. So, just a little history. Beauty and the Beast, released in 1991, was an animated classic made by, of course, Disney Animation. And it was the first animated film to be released, or to be made, or nominated for Best Picture. So, of course, years later, Disney said, hey, we're doing all these live-action remakes. Why don't we do another one, but with one of our best films of all time? And thus, that gave birth to Beauty and the Beast in 2017. Lion King and Aladdin, I get it. I don't like it, but I understand why they wouldn't want to remake it. I don't like it, but I understand that. Jungle Book and Cinderella, it's kind of hard to buy, but the way that Disney remade them, it actually kind of makes sense. And they were able to utilize it in a way that was actually pretty good, or even awesome. Why Beauty and the Beast? First of all, everybody loves that movie. Not everybody, I could see many people saying that it was their favorite film at that time. I mean, you could say Lion King or Aladdin too, but then again, Beauty and the Beast was the first animated film to be released in Best Film, so why remake it? But we're not talking about the animated movie, let's talk about the remake. So a selfish prince was cursed, who was cursed and was turned into a beast, but then years later, a princess or a girl named Belle, who just wants to read and learn her studies, who doesn't want to get married, but this prince wants to, and I forgot his name, Gaston, who wants to marry her, but Belle doesn't want to. That is until her father ends up in this castle and finds the beast and gets locked up in it. And while that's going on, Belle then goes in to find her father, but it turns out it was the beast, and then she would meet characters like Clocksworth and not Gaston, I forgot the other characters, but if you watch the animated movie, it's the same thing here. One of the biggest problems with this film is that, first of all, it really didn't need to exist. The first Beauty and the Beast was perfect. It didn't need to be remade. We don't need other adaptations of it. You know what they say, even though there's been more adaptations, we already know that Disney done it better. The acting is fine for the most part, and I guess there are some cool visuals, like the castle, and I guess some of the backgrounds are alright, but the characters are terrifying to look at. The Beast looks okay, but I don't like his face. I don't know. It just looks a little too realistic. I'm not really... I don't hate the character. I mean, they at least add something new to him, like there's a new song in the movie, but then again, the design of the Beast just kind of looks unappealing. Everybody else, like Clocksworth and the teapot and that lamp guy, I forgot his name, but everybody looks terrifying in this. They have good actors, I'll say that, but they're just not very good appealing. The animated film works because it was animated, and when you can draw something, it looks more appealing. But if you put it in live action, it looks terrifying. Kind of like the Cats movie in a way. Okay, the stuff that they remade, like they changed a few of the scenes, they changed a couple of the scenes, and then they added some new scenes from the original, and it just didn't work. It's still there, but some of the parts are missing. I feel like something was missing when I was watching the film, and I just didn't really grab me at the least. I don't hate. It's not the work now. Overall, I do like the soundtrack. The soundtrack is really neat. I'll say that. But overall, there's not really much to say about the remake of Beauty and the Beast other than it's just forgettable. Which one are you going to remember the most? The animated film or the live action? My guess is the animated film. If you like the live action more than the animation, that's fine. That's what I'm here for. I'm just here to put out my opinions. But for me, it had to be the animated film. I don't hate this movie. I don't hate it. It's not the worst of the live action remakes, but it's just soulless. Kind of like the live action Lion King we had recently, and it was very disappointing. I know there was a lot of talent that went into this, and I'm sure they enjoyed being in this movie, but for me, it just didn't do much for me. I don't hate it. It's just kind of soulless and lazy. I give Beauty and the Beast remake a 6 out of 10. It's not awful. I do like the soundtrack, and they got some of the designs of the castle and stuff were pretty cool, but everything else was just pointless. Alright guys, that's Beauty and the Beast live action remake. What's your favorite Disney remake? Please subscribe, comment below, let me know. This is LTM signing out. I'll see you guys next time.
Hey, who's got my hat?
You assuming I'm a human. What I gotta do to get it through to you? I'm superhuman, innovative, and I made a rubber so that anything you say is singing off of me and it'll glue to you and devastating more than ever.
My dad got Boys Who Cry to play. You did get Boys Who Cry, right?
Oh, even better, sweetie. Hit it.
When worlds collide, you can run,
But no can hide.
when worlds collide, you'll laugh so hard you'll swear you died. When worlds collide,